What if, one night, you looked into the sky and saw the moon slowly growing larger? Not because of imagination, but because it was falling toward Earth? No explosion, no dramatic warning from space agencies, just a quiet, impossible shift in the heavens. At first, it would seem peaceful. The moon would shine brighter than ever, massive and beautiful, dominating the sky like a god descending from the stars. But then gravity would betray us. Tides would rise unnaturally high. Coastal cities would flood even under clear skies. Entire oceans would begin to slosh, pulled by the moon's growing grip, spilling inland like water from an overflowing bowl. Earthquakes would ripple across continents as tectonic plates strained under the changing gravitational forces. Mountains would crack. Volcanoes would awaken. The sky itself would begin to distort. The moon would stretch visibly, pulled apart by Earth's gravity as Earth is pulled in return. The once perfect sphere would warp into a twisted egg shape, glowing with fractures of reflected sunlight. Pieces would begin to break free, streaking through the atmosphere as meteor storms, turning night into eternal fire. Then the air would change. As gravity shifts, the atmosphere would thicken in some regions and thin in others. Hurricanes would form without oceans. Winds would howl at impossible speeds. Breathing would become harder as pressure fluctuates wildly from place to place. Birds would fall from the sky. Aircraft would be torn apart by invisible forces. And then comes the moment humanity never rehearsed for. The moon would enter Earth's Roche limit, the distance where one world begins to rip another apart. Mountains from the moon would pull free, falling like continents from the sky. Earth's crust would respond in agony, fracturing under tidal stress. The ground would ripple. Cities would collapse not from shaking, but from the planet itself bending. When impact comes, it would not be a single explosion, but the end of a world. Oceans would launch into space. The atmosphere would be stripped away. The surface would melt. What used to be Earth would become a glowing ocean of magma, and the moon would be shattered into rings of fire orbiting a scarred planet. In the aftermath, silence. Where forests once stood, nothing remains. Where oceans rolled, there is only space. A newborn, broken planet spins beneath a halo of debris. A ring system, beautiful and deadly, built from the dust of a former moon. And somewhere in the quiet ruins of the solar system, a new planet exists, one that remembers it once had a night sky,